going on, everybody? You're tuned in to another episode of Off the Yard. I am recovering again from another root canal. Same tooth, same area. This was the worst part of it. They said. So, a thing happened though. Is that my truck? When I was getting the root canal, the numbing agent wore off halfway through. And if anybody knows what a root canal is, they basically are drilling up into your tooth and your gums, and they are, getting their weight up. So the numbing agent wore off, and when it did, I kind of came out, I was sleeping. And I woke up out of this sleep, and like, what the hell? She had to finish. She tried to numb it more. It wasn't working. Had to finish out without any numbing. One of the most traumatic experiences of my life. No shit. So another issue was that when they use when they go to do anything on your tooth, they have these clamps. They put this blue thing on, and they isolate the tooth. Well, it was originally numb. These were brand new clamps, and the lady could not squeeze the clamp down. I had to squeeze the clamp, and she got it up. Well, I didn't feel it. It clamped onto my gum, and I've got about a fingernail width incision right at the roof of my mouth that is now infected. It's dripping blood and other matter into my mouth. I have another appointment tomorrow to see what they're gonna do. They have to fix my mouth. This is bullshit. So for all the people that say, damn, Lance, man, you be calling out of work a lot, bro, for no reason. This is the reason, trust me. This is, I mean, I'm in so much pain, and I'm on Suboxone, so I can't take pain medicine. But the tooth is getting fixed, and it's the biggest, it's a front. I couldn't just not have a tooth in the front of my mouth. Too vain for that. But today we're talking about my beef with Savage Studios. Rest in peace, I guess. Savage was an interesting guy, man. I didn't like him very much. He didn't like me. We had a beef about a year and a half ago when I had first started doing YouTube because, he got drunk, and this is what he would do. He'd get drunk and start talking shit. And if anybody remembers, he talked shit on a specific organization one time, tried to backpedal later, but it was too late. There's a certain organization, a couple of them, that you just don't talk about. I don't even do videos on them. At all. Good or bad, because I'm not gonna lie. They terrify the hell out of me. So, that being said, I know a lot about the guy that killed him. The world doesn't know, like my buddy said in another video. I'm not going to divulge anything that's not already divulged. We're talking about today my specific beef with him. And we went back and forth. And finally, I was just at the point where I was like, bro, you're in California. I am in Virginia. We are literally as far apart in this country as we could be. We're never going to see each other. Oh, man. Because the video they made, he got drunk, and was basically calling all prison YouTubers out. He said, fuck all the prison YouTubers. They can all run a fade. When did this shit start being called run a fade? What the fuck is run a fade? How about we bare knuckle fucking fight? Let's do that, dog. But that being said, man, I tried to ease the tension. I tried to fix the situation on my end. Because I mean, you know, I made a lot of mistakes in the beginning of my YouTube career, and it costed me a lot. And this was one of them, you know, because I didn't know any better. I should have not got involved in certain beefs and hung out with certain people and blah, blah, blah. We had like 3 or 4 beefs, and the first one got squashed, and then the shit came out about him up in a Walmart flashing his little weenus or taking pictures of someone's weenus or something like that. Whatever he was doing, it was on some old weird shit. So I got on there and talked about him again. I was like, look at this little weirdo up in Walmart. Da, 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 da. He got mad about that. Man, fuck Big Lance. Run my fade. Run my fade. Once again, no fade was ran with Young Savage. So, we kept on going. We kept on going through social media and this, that, and the third. And, you know, at the end of the day, nothing happened again. We pretty much had a relationship like that on and off. But I do specifically remember one time I talked to him on the phone. And I said, bro, look. You have to remember that this ain't the streets. This is the YouTube streets. But there's some real motherfuckers doing videos, bro. Just because you're a YouTuber does not mean that you are not still, you know, that with the shit, bro. A lot of dudes are with the business, bro. There was a point in time when I first started YouTube. You can go back and watch my original videos. I'm with the business in those videos. And there's another guy that I want to touch base on while we're at this. And first off, I want to shout out Ronnie Blue Eyes, man. He's a guy that I've known from YouTube, from up Beantown, close to where I was born and raised or whatever. But he was in a live with this other guy from Florida. And if you see this, you know who you are. I'm not going to shout your channel out because I'm not going to give you that. But you better ask around about me, bro, because I'll come to your house. Win or lose, I'll come to your house. And you can talk all that. I'll fucking shoot you, whatever. Fine, I'll catch you at Kmart, Walmart, whatever, dude. I'll catch you, though. And the reason I'm talking about this is because I can deal with a lot of hate. Because I get a lot of hate for other shit. But you're putting a bone on me, dog, that ain't true. And it's a bad bone. You said that in a live, there was a live with these guys, and he said that he's got paperwork that he got from another idiot who's trying to make, and we all know who this guy is, Mr. Man Bun himself. Well, Man Bun gave Down syndrome Florida guy paperwork on me, talking about me and a young girl. All false. But you spoke on my name in a live, bro, and you need to correct that. I've been on YouTube making videos for 3 years now, 2 or 3 years. A lot of other YouTubers don't like me. Do you think for 1 minute that there was some type of sex crime linked to my name? It would not have already been exposed? Come on, bro. Everybody needs to take a look at that. Who is buying into this bullshit? I've never had a sex crime. I've never been locked up for hurting a woman or a child. Touching a woman or a child. I've been locked up for beating on men. Every time. Men. Grown men. I have no weird charges. That being said, you need to correct it. Straighten it. Because you better really think about how far you're willing to go. Because when it comes to that type of charge and that type of allegation, I can get to Florida, bro. I can get to Florida. And I already know where you're at. I know where you live, bro. I already know. So, when the comment was made, though, Ronnie Blue Eyes said, whoa, whoa, whoa. He said, man, I've been watching Lance for a couple years. He said, Lance, he said his words were, Lance is a fucking gladiator. He said, he'll go to Street Beefs with you. He'll find you. He'll pull up. He said he went to Street Beefs. He got knocked the fuck out, but he went to Street Beefs. That's because, I mean, hey, you win some, you lose some. I fought a guy named Ox who was a whole gorilla. I lost the fight, so what? Big deal. I'm not a boxer. I'm not Sugar Ray Leonard. I will fight you. I'll fight you. I'm stupid like that. Anyway, correct that shit, man. So, me and Savage had our ups and downs, man, throughout our I told him, though, I said, bro, these YouTube streets can get pretty mean, too. And somebody one day is gonna fucking, is gonna get with that shit, bro. They're gonna come find you. And as he's sitting in a tattoo chair, someone did just that, bro. They came up and shot him in the head. It's sad though, because I know he's got a kid. I might have more than one kid, but I know he has at least one kid. He used to have a very, very, very beautiful wife, girlfriend, whatever she was. I think her name was Brittany. Man, she's hot. She is bad. Oh shit. I'm technically single right now. Call me. No, I'm just kidding. That being said, man, if you're one of these channels, and it's another reason why I brought this other channel up, man, because you're not going to make it very far hating on people, talking shit, you know, hiding behind your keyboard. People that do that are clowns, man. You're a clown. A clown. You are a clown. You are always going to be looked at like that. So if you're starting a channel, don't try to start your channel hating on other ones, man. It's sort of like that friend that you might have growing up that will hate on you to get with a chick. You know, dudes like that are so corny. Don't be corny. It's unfortunate, man, what happened to Savage. I don't wish that on anybody. But I can't say I didn't see it coming. You know, I can't say I didn't see it come. I knew eventually something was going to happen to him. But that being said, man, I hope everybody is having a blessed week. I know a lot of y'all just caught my comment a second ago. Yes, I have moved out of my house for now. I think it's just best for everybody. And, you know, Brandy and I are going to work on things maybe, or maybe we won't. But the fighting and the arguing, sometimes you can love each other more than the air you breathe, but it's not enough. Sometimes too much has happened. And especially when you have children who are in the middle of it, you don't want to do that to the kids. And I've sat here, and I've sat here, and I've sat here, and I've tried to fix the issues or whatever, but sometimes you have to separate because you're not going to heal from old wounds if you keep creating new ones. I will say, though, I've been out of the house. I've moved out about 2.5, 3 weeks ago, and already people are saying to me, damn, Lance, you look a lot better, man. You look a lot more alive. You don't look so, you know, stressed. I'm still very stressed. But I put on almost 15 pounds already. And I'm sleeping through the night now, and I think we all just needed some time to heal. And whether we get back together or not is kind of irrelevant at this point, at this particular point to me. I think I'm not focusing on that, neither is she. I'm still going over there helping. Bryce is staying there, you know, because she's like his mom. And, you know, obviously I'm not, you know, I'm staying in like, you know, motels for now until I figure out what I'm going to do. Speaking of which, check this out. Last night, I'm coming down the stairs, and the motel that I'm staying at is not a nice motel. It's not a great place, but hey, it is what it is. Most motels aren't great. I cannot afford to stay at the Hilton, okay? So I'm at the Motel 6, right? They leave the light on, just like prison. I'm at the Motel 6, all the way up top on the 3rd floor. There's a guy downstairs, and he's drunk, and he's off the meth or whatever he's on, and he's beating on his pregnant baby mama. Well, she makes her way out of the room and out to the front desk. Hey, how you doing? Easy. So they're at the front desk. As I'm coming down the back stairs, I hear the commotion, right? As I hit the corner, I see him with my eyes push the baby mom, reach in, pull out small handgun, little 380, points it at the desk lady. He was already gonna get taken out for pushing the girl. That was I had already dropped my cigarettes and my phone on the ground and was walking towards him, or we're moving very rapidly towards him. I'm in flip-flops. I had just finished training. I do a little training upstairs, just a little, you know, so I'm already like amped up. And when he pulled that little pistol out and stuck it to the desk, like at the desk lady, got him behind, monkey grip, rear naked choke. Good night, Irene. I mean, he was unconscious literally in 5 seconds. Unconscious. Arm stuck straight up in there like this. I locked in on him, and he was only like, I mean, I'm about 235 right now. This dude is not big. He was probably about, I'm not gonna be like, oh, he was 6'5". No, he was about 5'6". 5'6", 165, 175. He was a little guy, but he had a pistol. And a lot of people, man, and the girl called the cops. I turned him, after I knew he was unconscious, I rolled him on his stomach, right? Got on top of him, you know, got you know, obviously full mount, and had my hand on the back of his neck. Gun was moved out. I pushed the gun out of the way till the cops got there. Wow. When I say it like that, I'm like, because everyone was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much, you're a hero. Maybe. Right place, right time. But it very, very, very possibly could have been the wrong place at the wrong time. But I thought about what would I want somebody to do for my wife or for my daughter in that situation. And that's what I would have wanted them to do. We talked about a lot of stuff in this video. I haven't made a lot of videos lately, and this is why. Because I am in like transition. I'm a transient at the moment. I don't really have a home, and a lot of stuff that I'm dealing with it's kind of hard to make videos. But I wanted you guys to see my face, and I wanted you to see how healthy I looked and how much better I'm feeling. I have to go back to the orthopedic surgeon tomorrow because we need to figure out what's going on with my mouth. But much love to the Gladiator gang, baby. We're gladiators. Ronnie Blue Eyes said it. Lance is the gladiator. That's what he said. Lance is the fucking gladiator. Hey, man, one thing about being a gladiator, bro, is that sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But you live to fight another day. I miss my family. I miss my home. But I don't miss the fighting. And I don't miss the toxicity that it was creating. So, I love you guys. Blue Collar Kings, stay up, stay out. And as always, you beautiful motherfuckers, stay sucker free, baby. This has been another episode of Off the Yard. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Rest in peace, Savage. Don't end up like Savage. Don't end up like Savage, bro. Fix what you said about me. You guys have a great evening.